Imagine standing on the highest podium. The crowd cheers. Cameras flash. Your name is in every headline. And yet, you feel completely alone. Most people think wealth, fame, and success bring happiness. They don't. They bring isolation. Cristiano Ronaldo knows this truth better than most. The higher you climb, the lonelier the view becomes. This is the story of loneliness at the top, the hidden struggle that wealthy athletes rarely talk about, and how understanding it can transform the way you chase success. The price of greatness. Being extraordinary comes at a cost. The sacrifices are invisible. Missing family dinners, foregoing friends' parties, training while everyone else rests. Talent can get you noticed. Money can buy comfort. But discipline and ambition? They separate you from everyone else. And with separation comes solitude. A quiet room, a long flight, a hotel gym at 3 a.m. No one sees the internal struggle. No one understands the weight of constant expectation. The isolation of fame. When you are at the top, people approach you for many reasons. Fame, money, influence. But very few approach you to connect with the person inside. Ronaldo has everything the world wants: trophies, contracts, endorsement deals. Yet true friends are rare. True understanding is rarer. Because being the best is lonely. It creates a life where you are admired, but rarely understood. You can have the world at your feet, but sometimes it feels like no one is beside you. The invisible struggle. The outside world sees the highlights, goals, celebrations, victories. They don't see the nights spent questioning. Am I doing enough? Is anyone really on my side? Will I ever feel normal? This loneliness doesn't break every athlete. It strengthens those who embrace it. It teaches resilience, independence, and self-reliance. Ronaldo's secret? He learned to find peace in solitude. To use isolation as fuel. To let the quiet moments sharpen his focus. Loneliness at the top is not just a feeling, it is a test. A test of character. A test of discipline. A test of purpose. Cristiano Ronaldo, like many elite athletes, has felt it. The quiet rooms, the empty hotel gyms, the nights when applause fades, and the only voice left is your own. This is where true greatness is forged. The double-edged sword of success. Success is exhilarating, but it isolates. When you are the best, people see you as untouchable. They admire your achievements, yet distance themselves from your struggles. Ronaldo's life is full of accolades, yet he often experiences an invisible burden. The higher you go, the fewer people understand the price you pay. Family can feel distant. Friends can drift away. Even teammates may envy, unintentionally widening the gap. And yet, in this solitude, an opportunity arises. Loneliness sharpens focus, builds resilience, and separates the extraordinary from the ordinary. How solitude becomes a weapon. Lonely moments teach lessons no trophy or paycheck can. Self-reliance. When no one is around to motivate you, you learn to push yourself. Discipline. Solitude forces you to choose effort over comfort every single day. Reflection. Quiet allows you to assess goals, failures, and strategies honestly. Emotional strength. Handling success without validation builds mental toughness. Ronaldo embraced these principles. He turned isolation into energy, turning nights alone in gyms into the difference between good and legendary. The cost of being the best. Being at the top is expensive. Not financially, but personally. Friendships fade under pressure, relationships strain under constant travel, privacy disappears under public scrutiny. Many athletes are unprepared for the emotional toll. They assume trophies, money, and fame will fill the void. They don't. The loneliness Ronaldo describes is not weakness. It is a reality that only those who commit fully to greatness understand. You can have everything you dreamed of, but sometimes, you have to stand alone to keep it. The silent grind. Most people see highlights. They don't see training sessions at 5 a.m. while the city sleeps, diet discipline maintained without excuses, recovery rituals, injury management, and mental preparation done in silence. This silent grind, fueled by solitude, creates not only champions but legends. Loneliness is not the enemy. It is the hidden mentor of elite performance. The price of greatness is solitude. The reward is mastery. Loneliness at the top is inevitable. Every elite athlete experiences it. Even Cristiano Ronaldo, with trophies, wealth, and fame, has felt it. Yet the difference between those who succeed and those who falter is how they respond. Loneliness can destroy. Or it can empower. Turning solitude into fuel. Solitude is a mirror. It reflects your weaknesses, your fears, and your doubts. Ronaldo learned to stare into that mirror and use it as motivation. Each quiet morning, each late-night training session, each moment without applause became fuel. The lessons are clear. Self-motivation, waiting for external validation is a trap. Learn to push yourself, focus. Solitude removes distractions and clarifies purpose. Resilience. challenges feel sharper when alone, but overcoming them strengthens your mind, vision. In isolation, long-term goals take precedence over temporary rewards. Discipline and consistency turn loneliness into a powerful tool for excellence. The price everyone ignores. Most people see Ronaldo's success and envy it. They see awards, contracts, and public admiration. They don't see meals skipped for training, hours of stretching, recovery, and practice while the world rests, emotional sacrifices and personal distance from loved ones. This is the hidden cost of greatness. The loneliness at the top is not failure, it is proof of commitment. You must accept solitude if you want to reach heights few dare to dream. Balance and emotional mastery. Wealthy athletes who survive the top don't just train their bodies. They train their minds. Ronaldo learned to find balance. Embracing quiet moments for reflection, connecting intentionally with friends and family, using social media and fame strategically, not emotionally, keeping a sense of purpose beyond the applause. The lesson is universal: success is hollow without inner strength. The secret of legends. Here's the truth few acknowledge. The higher you climb, the lonelier it gets, but loneliness builds character, focus, and resilience. Ronaldo's secret wasn't just talent. It wasn't just discipline. It was learning to thrive when alone, to turn isolation into a competitive advantage, to create a life where inner strength outshines external validation. The elite do not fear solitude. They embrace it. They let it teach them what no trophy or contract can. Applying this lesson to life. You don't need to be a world-class footballer to learn from this. Ask yourself, can you be strong alone? Can you pursue your goals even when nobody notices? Can you find purpose without applause or external validation? Those who answer yes understand the invisible rule of lasting success. Loneliness at the top is not a weakness. It is the foundation of mastery. The final truth. Wealth, fame, and recognition fade. Friends may drift. Applause eventually dies down. But the strength you build in solitude lasts forever. Loneliness at the top is a privilege, not a curse. It separates the good from the great, the ordinary from the legendary. Stand alone. Train alone. Reflect alone. And you will discover that the view from the top is not empty, it is yours to command. The end.